Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We are diving into the Stray Kids 8 album. Now, I am aware of the fact that there's a song that is going to be coming out, which is the soundtrack to the Deadpool and Wolverine movie called Slash by Stray Kids. It's supposed to be out on the 23rd. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to film a reaction the same day because I have a lot of shit piled up. Between this album, the Jimin album, there's a Twice reaction that I need to do, there's Patreon content to do, all of which was kind of like pushed aside, which is why this reaction is only out today and not on Sunday as I expected. Yesterday, my mom went through surgery, which went all fine and well, but Sunday I was actually left without any internet connection, so it was a very, very unproductive and an incredibly boring day. I think I even went to bed in like 9:30, which usually doesn't really happen, but that's how bored and how uneventful the entire day was. So for that reason, I'm trying to make everything in one day, but at the same time, if anything new is going to be released, please bear with me as I try to keep up, which is very, very hard to keep up with Stray Kids all by themselves, not even counting everything else that we have upcoming on this channel. But if you missed the reaction to the Chick Chick Boom music video, make sure to check it out in the playlist attached somewhere here in the video. It was absolutely incredible. The music video itself was awesome. The inclusion of Deadpool and freaking Wolverine was amazing. To see their relationship with Ryan Reynolds specifically and Stray Kids was really, really cool. The lyrics to the song were also really, really awesome. And I even saw a TikTok that speculates and basically highlights the fact that Hunt can control time within like music videos, whether it's Maniac or Chick Chick Boom or Thunderous. He always does something with time, so it seems like, and I never really noticed that. I noticed the can floating in the music video for Chick Chick Boom, but I was like, they're just, giving them like maybe some abilities for a potential cameo on freaking Deadpool and Wolverine, which wouldn't surprise me if we see them for like literally like 3 seconds as Deadpool is passing by and he's like seeing Stray Kids filming this music video in a very meta way and be like, hey, big fan, and maybe taking shots at Ryan Reynolds because, he likes to make fun of himself as well in the Deadpool movie. So the music video was awesome. The lyrics were really, really cool as well as always. And I'm incredibly hyped about this entire album. We checked out on Patreon the 8 intro. And for Patreon, I'm also going to be filming the reaction to various like live performances of, the song, whether it's like the music banks and all that kind of stuff. There's going to be an MV making of video that Stray Kids released yesterday as of me recording this reaction that I also hope to record for Patreon later on. So I'm very, very hyped when it comes to everything. So I'm very, very hyped about this album. So without further ado, we're starting off with Mountains. Let's go. Oh. The guitars are nice. Ooh, that gives me backdoor vibes with the choreo and the water splattering. Oh, Hyunjin, goddamn. Damn, fuck. Oh my god. The instrumental goes really, really hard. I don't know why, this gives me vibes of like their Battlefield song, if I'm not mistaken, which I think was a Japanese album. Like, it's a great intro, and it's just like Stray Kids doing Stray Kids things. I love the Who as well, like a wolf pack. So unfortunately, the last 40 minutes have been a little bit chaotic with this video because the electricity went out in my apartment, which makes it incredibly difficult to even talk about the song now because my mind is raging right now because I'm always afraid of something breaking with all of these blackouts and whatnot. But to bring it back to the actual song, it was fucking awesome. This is an album reaction, so I try not to go too far into the lyrics and make this into like a 2 or 3 hour reaction because, you know, there's a lot of content to film anyway, and the main gist of the song is what I want to get. And obviously this song is awesome because it kind of reminds me of Battleground, even though the songs are not necessarily similar in the way that they sound, but the hype energy is kind of something that I can connect between the two, and the way the songs make you feel. Like, they make you feel as if you are ready to take on the world. And if Stray Kids ever were to have like a cinematic documentary movie, this song would definitely be playing in the trailer. 100%. Just to see the transformation and the evolution from Stray Kids on the Survivor show to now Stray Kids, who they are now, one of the biggest groups that there is in music, and literally making a music video with Deadpool and Wolverine, being in the soundtrack for the actual movies and being buddies with those guys is absolutely insane, while still staying themselves. As they say, backbone, never suffering, and always staying true to their fans, as well as Stray Kids said, we will never step out in the actual track video for the Stray Kids song, which I thought was really, really cool. The lyrics themselves emphasize a lot of like grit, determination, willpower, and like never stopping, always advancing, and redrawing the line where some lyrics, rewriting the bucket list because there's new things for us to achieve, drawing a new line because we crossed that one, so there's new lines for us to cross, new barriers to break, new fucking milestones and all that kind of stuff. They literally say, as an opposite of all of the nightmares, these are all just biscuits, I believe some of the lyrics say, which kind of like reminded me of like collecting XP points and turning crisis into opportunity, where also some of the lyrics equating themselves to titans, which are unstoppable. But it also reminded me of the fact that they use the word pantheon as well, which initially reminded me of a comment that I got on the Mountains track video, where the visuals of Felix watering the clouds and like the thunderous scenes with Chungbin, if I'm not mistaken, I thought it was like a nod to thunderous, but apparently it's like to emphasize like Greek mythology, which with pantheon and with gods makes a lot of sense, and with Stray Kids being titans standing above the clouds just for the hell of it, backbone, never suffering, and always staying true to themselves, dominating the game, taking the flag and running with it, basically planting the Stray Kids flag wherever, like Stray Kids everywhere, all around the world, to emphasize the victory and taking over wherever they go, which again, with all of their amazing achievements over the last year, even over the last two comebacks, even is fucking insane. So basically, the lyrics just emphasize like Stray Kids' grit, determination, and the fact that they're ruling this game and no one can match them. And I absolutely fucking love the vibe of this song and how incredibly anthemic it is. Like this song in a live crowd would go so insanely hard, especially with the woos and like the Wolfpack kind of sounds and all that kind of stuff. It would just be absolutely insane. I feel like it's an amazing intro to this album. Obviously, the next song to this was going to be Chick Chick Boom, which we already checked out. So make sure to check out my original reaction to the music video. And with that being said, let's move on to the next song, which is actually going to be Jam. Whoa. Oh. Damn, Hyunjin is popping. It's time to make a move, get lit so loud. We know we never lose, get trophies now. Ooh. Oh. The fact that they just made it sound like fill up our jars and peanut butter and jelly, they almost like made it sound like the same thing. Like it sounds like it rhymes. What the oh. Spread it out. Ooh. Oh. This song is like Item's cousin or something. At least the chorus. Jam the volume up. Nice. Oh. God damn. Lino knows. Oh. What the fuck? Oh my god. The back and forth was insane. Spread that jam, boys. Oh. Oh my god. What the fuck? Holy shit. It was so much fun. Holy fuck. Oh my god, this was awesome. I think that one of the most impressive things about the song is like the wordplay on Jam. Because Jam, like this is my jam, play this jam, a jam session, which is basically what this is, a music session, jam it up, stick it up, but also something is stuck, you know, something is jammed, then the jam spread, Then the wordplay on the word jam is absolutely insane. The whole part with Lino, with we know, I know, Lino, that was dope. There's like an insane back and forth between Chungbin and Han too, which made it feel like I'm watching like a ping pong game and the ball is going at like 10 times the speed and you're barely able to catch up. There's like a really cool harmony between Sungmin and Ian as well. Felix with his step, get the fuck out of here. Bang Chen, holy. Hyunjin was phenomenal. I didn't even get the chance to talk about how much these guys went off in Mountains, and Hyunjin's rap there was amazing, and he just, does it again in this one. It was an amazing song that almost felt like the chorus reminded me, it made me think of like if this song was like a distant relative of like Item or something like that. I can definitely see those two songs in like the family tree somewhere, which was dope too. But the actual lyrics of the song, like the finger licking part, which obviously reminds you a little bit of Super Bowl. I think I talked about it in the original track video. Brilliant voices, flashy dance moves together. Gather the variety and make it new and harmonious. New brilliant voices, flashy dances, moves gathered together. This is literally kind of like combining all of the rachas, like 3 racha, dance racha, vocal racha, which I think they even talked about it in the, specifically about the song. They actually talked about the individual units within Stray Kids, and putting all of that together. Today's topic, just having fun, literally jammy, which means fun in Korean. We stick together day and night. Fill up our jars every time, just spread it out. Okay. Stray Kids being mischievous kids this time around. Take it and smear it. Jam. Sticky, sticky jam. Okay. Let's not read the lyrics out loud with no context. You got no jam? I got no jam. We got a jam. We got a jam. We got to dance. We gotta do our, like, look at our jam. Come and Dory Dory jam, which means in Hangul is an expression said to infants to teach them how to turn their head side to side and grab with their fingers. It is part of early childhood development to encourage body awareness and increase motor skills. Stray Kids are similarly using the phrase for the wordplay with jam, but also encouraging listeners to move along as children would freely and without any self-consciousness. So that's really, really cool. Stray Kids always take care of Stay. Damn, that was dope. And they still managed to throw in like some inspirational shit in there. Throw away your worries and move on. A tightly blocked road. Just take it slow. Here we will always open our home, tucked away in the red headlights. Sing the song with all of your might. No one can escape this feeling. Can't be left out. And then Felix with his look at my groove and I got a jam and all that kind of stuff was really, really cool too. The fact that they still managed to throw something a little bit inspirational, like let the groove take over and don't worry about all of the shit that goes in your life whenever you feel low or you feel like your life is heading towards like a red light or something like that. Think about this song and just jam it out. And this was fucking awesome. This is definitely one of their bounciest, most grooviest songs ever. Let's move on to the next song, which is going to be I Like It.
Crossing lovers chase each other full of energy. Push me further, pulling me closer, some sort of chemistry. I think I'm addicted to the thought of you and me. Don't ask, what are we? Ooh, I like it, baby.
Oh, I remember they're talking about this song.
Before we love, this feeling, babe, 'cause it's enough. Keep it this way. Before we love, this feeling, babe. Yeah, I love it, I like it, whatever, Oh, I like it, oh, I like it, like it, oh, I like it, oh, I like it, like it, oh, I like it, oh, I like it, like it. Love it, I like you, yeah. 진전 없이 just stay tuned 예고편이 제일 재밌거든 어떤 시기역 갈극이든 잠깐 발
Oh, that was a cool lyric. No progress, just stay tuned. The trailer is the most fun because sometimes people even love the trailer more than the actual movie. And sometimes people are disappointed by the movie and they just go back to the trailer because that's what made them feel in love. So the fact that Stray Kids, I think they even talked about it in the intro for 8, about how this song is just about how I don't want to fall in love. I like the feeling of like liking you and I don't want it to go any further. So let's keep it at the trailer part. And without moving into the actual premiere of the movie. Ooh, bang track.
just stay tuned 예고편이 제일 재밌거든 어떤 시기역 갈극이든 잠깐 발 담고 뺏지 no reason 진심은 no thanks so keep it 진실은 언제나 deep 한 발음은 두 발 도망가지 작전 없는 사이 I want it Still got so much to find out we playing hide and seek Don't wanna end this game hope it goes for eternity Let's not go official we can keep the you and me Don't ask what are we ooh ooh I like it baby oh 서로 가까워졌다가도 멈발치밀러 사는 우리 섣불리 착각한 길 Yeah I love that I like you but I don't wanna love Before we love
Jesus.
This feeling babe cause it's enough Keep it this way Before we love This feeling babe Yeah I love that I like you but I don't wanna love Oh I like it oh I like it oh I like it oh I like it like it oh I like it oh I like it like it I like it oh I like it oh I like it
I like it too.
I like it like it oh I like it oh I like it like it oh I like it oh I like it like it
Oh, I love how dark this kind of sounds. This was so fucking dope. Like they literally talked about this song and I was like kind of wondering how far are they actually taking it in a world where everybody writes about like relationships where it's like love do us till death do us part, like especially when you look at Han's lyricism when it comes to love, which is very dramatic, loving someone within an inch of death, like songs like Volcano, songs like even songs like Miserable You and I, where I think the song was basically like, even if you don't love me anymore, stay because I have enough love for the both of us, and you know, let me maintain the illusion that you still love me, or something along those lines. It's a very mature, almost like there's a little bit of like obviously toxicity within it in terms of loving someone so much to where you don't want that person to disappear, even if you realize that they don't necessarily love you as much as you deserve to be loved. I think Han even talked about this song in a funny way, because it's definitely not the kind of lyrics that you would it's not the kind of lyricism that you would expect from Han when it comes to love songs. And this song is basically kind of like, let's keep this relationship at the trailer phase because that's the most interesting part. Let's not take it all the way. I love the mystery. I love the hide and seek portion of it. And this is the protagonist basically wanting to keep the relationship at the honeymoon phase, or like the crush phase, where we're still don't know too many things about one another. We're still playing hide and seek. And we still have like this feeling as if, you know, we like each other, but I don't quite love you. And obviously it's the interest's prerogative to do whatever they are willing to do about this, whether stick by this person and stay in this relationship, or understand that they deserve someone that will fall in love with them and give them everything that they deserve. So it's a really cool play in a fun way of like a relationship where it's, I think there's like a word for it, like a situationship or something along those lines, where it's kind of like, it's a situation, it's a relationship, but we don't really know where it goes, or this person wants it to go one way, but I don't really. So let's just keep it at the I like you stage, and let's not drive the car off the cliff, confessing love to one another. Let's keep it unofficial. It's a very refreshing song. Definitely not a song that you would expect lyrically from Stray Kids, but it makes it that much more, fun. And if they actually had a music video for this song, it would have been so interesting to see. I almost like want to see, like, how Dreamcatcher have like their self-produced music videos where usually everybody crushes on like Handong or something like that. Like I would love to see one of Stray Kids be like the love interest that everybody just wants to go after, and he's like, no, I don't really want this super difficult relationship. I don't love you. I just want to stay at the stage where I like you. So every time somebody tries to take it too far, the love interest, the protagonist is basically like, nope. And he disappears and he moves away from their life and just transitions from one member to the next until everybody realizes that, maybe I want more than just a situationship or something along those lines. It would be really, really cool to see kind of like a shot on a Samsung Galaxy or iPhone kind of music video with them just choosing, I don't know, Felix as the love interest, as the protagonist who just wants to like someone. Then everybody just runs after him trying to get his attention, and then realizing that, hey, maybe that's not for me because I want more than just like someone. So, yeah, this was a fun song, a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed it. Let's move on to the next song, which is going to be Runners. Okay.
I'm looking at the city down below me. Heaven knows I made my own surroundings.
Oh.
I'm just getting started, yeah, I know. I'm on my way cause this is all about me. Cybernetic system, yeah, I feel like a machine. Doing this, doing that, taking orders like a Winter Soldier.
Ooh, Winter Soldiers, my favorite Marvel movie.
Deeper and deeper, I'm thinking I'm drowning. One little trip and I know that I'll fall in. Deeper and deeper, I'm thinking I'm crying. Too many thoughts in my head, gotta let it go. I'm chasing that night tonight. Another step on my tightrope. I know that I'll be alright. I won't stop running. I know that I'll be coming.
Oh.
I'm starting, let me show the world. I'm feeling edgy. Watch me take it. Oh, come and try to push me up. We'll all be running. Don't care about the running. See all we do is running. Let us show the world. We're feeling edgy. Watch us take it. All on the edge, we'll never focus with the runners.
Hold up.
Jesus Christ, Felix, with your deep voice. What movie this reminds me? Maze Runner. For some reason, I'm getting vibes of like Maze Runner. Well, like being a runner, being a dreamer, speaking for yourself, having free will, not living in a world where you feel like the Winter Soldier, just following orders and like being a broken shell of your former self, which was really, really cool. Captain America the Winter Soldier is still probably the best Marvel movie, outside of like, the Avengers, the End Game and all that kind of stuff, because those are like too fucking bombastic. They're amazing movies, but like I just love the crime thriller spy movie that is The Winter Soldier. It's in my opinion still probably the best movie from Marvel, and actually the new Captain America from the trailer seems to follow a similar thriller spy kind of like vibe. So that's really, really cool. Damn, we're feeling edgy. We'll just take it all on the edge. Edgy on the edge. We'll never fall because we're the runner. So as long as we keep on running, we're never going to fall. So keep on chasing your dreams and keep on doing what makes your heart beat.
Push me up. We'll all be running. Don't care about the running. See all we do is running. Let us show the
Love the fact that the entire song is in English, apparently. Took me a second to realize that.
Hold up, hold my hand cause we're taking off. Horizon at the end, yeah, we're gonna Cause wherever, whoever, whenever, forever, we go zoom, 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 zoom.
Ooh, I love the panning.
Out for challenging myself, but I don't give a hell. I know that I can tell that they are jelly, jelly, bubbly. I'm on
They
the
peanut
cliff,
butter and
singing,
jelly.
dancing, grinning, 'cause already I know I can hit the W.
Oh, that was cool. They say that I took an L for challenging myself. Like people are all in for like instant gratification, that it feels like if something takes you more than like a fucking hour to accomplish, then automatically you take an L. Like it seems like people forget about fucking progress, and they forget about the fact that some things take time because everybody's just used to getting like the instant high off of doing something instantly. Again, the instant gratification of social media and all that kind of stuff. So whenever you do something that takes a little bit longer or involves you challenging yourself and appearing to be weak in order to improve, and like collecting, like they did in the song The Mountains, where they talked about trials and errors, and like turning crisis into opportunity, talking about the biscuits, which is kind of like collecting XP points as far as how I understood it. So you might think that I'm taking an L because it takes me time to get to that point that I need to get to, but I can already hear the W's. So, awesome stuff.
I know that I can tell that they are jelly, jelly, bubbly. I'm on the cliff, singing, dancing, grinning, 'cause already I know I can hit.
And yeah, I didn't even talk about, I know that I can tell that they are jelly. Like they're just, it's not even like the instant gratification era, but also whenever somebody starts talking shit about you instead of focusing on themselves, they're just exposing themselves. They're projecting their own insecurities and their own jealous nature. And then the jelly with the song JJAM is kind of like a fun little connection, especially because of how different these two songs are, but still pretty cool.
Challenging myself, but I don't give a hell. I know that I can tell that they are jelly, jelly, bubbly. I'm on the cliff, singing, dancing, grinning, 'cause already I know I can hit the W.
Deeper and deeper I'm sinking, I'm drowning. One little trip and I know that I'll fall in. Deeper and deeper I'm thinking, I'm crying. Too many thoughts in my head, gotta let it.
This gives me like vibes of Lonely Street too. The lyrics of Loneliness. And Chasing the Light too.
Won't stop running. I know that I'm becoming the only thing standing. Let me show the world. I'm feeling edgy. Watch me take it all. Come and try to push me off.
We'll all be running, don't care about the warnings. GOAT was starting, let us show the world.
Damn.
We're feeling edgy, watch us take it all on the edge. You'll never fall, 'cause we're the runners.
We're running to the end all day and night. We fly.
Oh, this sounds awesome.
Running to the end all day and night. We fly. We'll all be running. Don't care about their warnings. GOAT is starting. Let us show the world. We're feeling edgy. Watch us take it all on the edge. We'll never fall, 'cause we're the runners.
Damn.
On the edge, we'll never fall, 'cause we're the runners.
On the edge, we'll never focus with the runners.
Holy shit. But also, like, on the edge, we'll never fall because we're the runners. Like, we live our life on the edge. So we are always, it almost like reminds me of like the lyrics of like, we redraw the lines in mountains. Like, we draw our own lines. There's no line that we cannot cross because we're the ones who break those lines. We're the ones who draw a new line. And we're constantly on the edge. So you can hate on us, you can try to push us, but nothing is going to change the fact that as long as we're running, we're never going to actually fall because we'll keep that momentum going. The lyrics of like desperation and like, finding the light and like going through darkness and all that kind of stuff was very reminiscent of some of the visuals that were apparent in the music video for Lonely Street, which I thought was really, really cool. As long as we don't succumb to our fears, and as long as we don't live life like a winter soldier, quote unquote, just follow orders and just do whatever everyone else is doing and just live the boring life that basically drains the life from us, we're going to be okay. So never stop running, because the second you stop running, the light disappears and the darkness takes over. So don't care about the warnings. GOAT, GOAT. We're stunning. Let us show the world, as they are literally running all over the world, because Stray Kids everywhere, all around the world, taking over and basically let us paint the town and the entire world with our colors. This song was absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say. This was incredible. I love the beat too. I absolutely love how hopeful the song was. It's expanding like the variety that this album has, from like super like hype like mountains to something super fun and almost like humorous like Jam, and then a song like I Like It, Chick Chick Boom. Like they provide so many dishes in this menu, which is this album. So whatever you're into, I'm sure that you will find at least a couple of songs that absolutely speak to you, whether it's on a lyrical level, on a musical level. If you're into more fun and edgy, or you're into more inspirational, or you're into something a little bit more hype, or you're into something a little bit with that, Latin flavor like Chick Chick Boom, whatever you have, much like the lyrics from God's Menu, there will be something on this menu that will satisfy your needs and your desires, or something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing, but this song was absolutely fucking beautiful. Let's move on to what is going to be Twilight. This song should be very, very interesting, because we heard a little bit of it on Limousine when Mino performed, and that reaction is available on Patreon if you guys are interested. Plenty of Stray Kids content on Patreon. If you're interested, check out the link, which will lead you to a pinned post. There's a link to a spreadsheet, and click on Stray Kids, and it will basically give you a very detailed list of every single piece of content that I have on Stray Kids on the Patreon, which includes a lot of stuff like their Survivor Show, their Kingdom Legendary War, Kingdom Week, all of the episodes of Skizzy Code, a lot of the behind the scenes recordings, a lot of like various appearances. I do know that they have a new episode on Human Idol Theater that I still haven't checked out, but I plan on doing so, and I've checked out everything other than the new episode. So, and there's plenty more. So if you're interested, check out the link, and let's move on to Twilight. This intro sounds like something from like a musical movie, like Black and White or something.
하루는 누구보다 짧은 것 같아 내 생각을 하다 보면 또 다시 봐 우연히 남겨놓은 발자국을 따라 가다 보면 누가 있을 것 같아 그때 널 따뜻했던 말들과 나를 설레게 했던 눈빛들 다 식었다 너와 내 온도는 뜨겁게 타올라 제가 돼버렸나 흔적도 없이 검은 잼만 남아 우리만 아는 그런 슬픈 기억이 됐다 지웠나 또 생각했지만 네 생각이 나면 어김없이 울다 지쳐 잠이 들고 나서 일어나 보면 하늘은 저물고 내 방은 또다시 밤
Holy shit. Insert relationship X from a K-drama. Damn.
이제 널 이름에 삐끔 영원이란 말하던 믿음 매 균열이 어긋나 툭 치면 부서질 위험한 감정이 드러내 눈물은 내놓고 잠은 더 줄어
서투른 감정이 기어질 사랑한다는 맘에 찌질한 원망이 뒤끝 예쁜 해피엔딩은 없을까 네 혼자 말은 끝없이 오고 울면 돌아
식었다 너와 내 온도는 뜨겁게 타올라 제가 돼버렸나 흔적도 없이 검은 잼만 남아 우리만 아는 그런 슬픈 기억이 됐다 지웠나 또 생각했지만 네 생각이 나면 어김없이 울다 지쳐 잠이 들고 나서 일어나 보면 하늘은 저물고 내 방엔 또다시 밤 않아 꿈속에서라도 너의 흔적이
Holy.
내게 보일까 싶지만 이미 떠난 너의 발자국은 다 식었다
Oh.
너와 내 온도는 뜨겁게 타올라 제가 돼버렸나 흔적도 없이 검은 잼만 남아 우리만 아는 그런 슬픈 기억이 됐다 지웠나 또 생각했지
This is the kind of lyrics for a love song that I would expect from Stray Kids. So hearing I Like It is just so freaking cool in contrast. Damn. Like this intro and outro is almost like waking up in the middle of the night and imagining a silent film in your head and picturing all of the memories together that went from very, very happy to very, very sad, because were you and I so hot together that the temperature was brought down instantly and everything just got turned to ashes. This might actually be my favorite song from the album, which is kind of like weird, I guess, for me to say, because I'm always more into like the darker concepts, the more action-packed stuff, and this album has been absolutely incredible. We have one more song left, and I know that it's going to be amazing because we already checked like the track video, but the song was just so beautiful. Like I imagine like a black and white film, a silent film of like the protagonist thinking about all the happy memories, all the highlights that turn into lowlights, and imagining someone that you were so happy with sitting on like this bench, and then the next shot is you alone on that very same bench, because you know, to emphasize like the lyrics of like, were we so hot together that the temperature just cooled down because everything burned into black ashes. And everything that has remained from like this hot molten lava is basically nothing but ashes, to emphasize the fact that now it's just a sad memory that disappeared. I thought I deleted it, but when I think of you, I cry without fail. Like the lyrics are so incredibly like beautifully tragic. Like there's something very, very beautiful about the song that makes you smile in a way, even though the lyrics convey such fucking melancholy. Even when I wake up, I feel exhausted. When I go to bed, I feel exhausted because you exhaust my mind. And will I even ever get a chance to have a happy ending? Will I ever be happy? Will I ever be in a relationship where it's happily ever after? And the contrast between this and a song like I Like It is really, really, really interesting. It almost makes me think that, you know, I'm in like this Twilight where I felt like the person that they are missing almost like didn't want to love them, and they just wanted to like them, and they like that face, but they were so deep into them. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, and the songs are not connected in any way, but it's kind of fun to make that connection anyway. But clearly, the lyrics do emphasize the fact that, you know, the love was very, very strong, and it's no more, and there's even like lyrics, mistakes fostered by clumsy emotions, feelings of love, and in bitter resentment, like mistakes that led to mistakes that were created because of being overwhelmed with emotions, and you know, loving someone to a point where now I, you know, even hate them because of like getting over a relationship, going for like the stages of grief within a relationship, of like denial, the bargaining, you know, thinking about the happy ending, thinking about the self-talk endlessly hovers in the air, always constantly being locked in that room and thinking, do I deserve a happy story? Will I be able to finish the story in a way that I will smile at the end, or will I always go to bed alone, sad, and covered by dark clouds and whatnot? Damn, the song was absolutely beautiful. I love the metaphors here, and I absolutely love the vibe of this song. It was incredible. And their vocals, like, there's still something hopeful about their vocals. Like they sound almost as if like they sound as if they're still hoping for a happy story, a happily ever after, even though the lyrics are anything but a happy ending. So I thought that was a really cool contrast too. Let's move on to the final song on this album, which is going to be the self-titled song. Now we obviously checked out the track video for Stray Kids, and it was absolutely awesome. The whole Stray Kids Will Never Step Out, and like the retrospective video with the references to District 9 and Elevator, and so many other music videos, blueprints as well, if I'm not mistaken, and plenty more. I love the lyrics already from that one. I think it was barely like a 1 minute video, and I'm very, very excited to dive into the full song. So without further ado, let's go. Apparently there's a color coding mistake somewhere in the 30-second mark, so still thank you for this video.
We're gonna go away to places still unknown. We're gonna show
Damn,
the way.
so beautiful.
Made it on our own. We do what we wanna do. The message through our music, it ain't even done. It's
Hyunjin, no.
true. Yeah, rhythm never stops.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously Hyunjin. Ooh. Damn. Damn. Nice. Man,
솔직히 더 많은 걸 바라고 달렸지 욕심 끝에 남은 건 my team 그 무엇과도 바꿀 수 없는 가치 another me
nice.
터널을 걸으며
Our
그려진
bro,
우리의 정상
that's nice. Another reference to the song Blueprint, I'm guessing. And I love, like, I cannot wait for like this song will hit harder and harder for every year that Stray Kids are still together. So like the 10th anniversary is going to be crazy, and like the song will always hit home, just like still on the elevator lyrics, and there will be no last step out and all that kind of stuff. It's just so fucking sentimental. And I love the lyrics of Felix, because everybody's kind of like bound by, fame and greed. It's kind of like the end all and be all for a lot of people. But at the same time, we already kind of like, we got that. Like, you don't become as big as they are without getting that fame and that money. So, I love the fact that there's like a bit of a conversation between Felix and Hyunjin. I ran hoping for more after all my greed. What's left is my team. I have greed for more than just fame and money. I have greed for, maintaining my decency and my team and staying who we are, which is something that they've done throughout like their entire talk about how much they mean to each other and how much they means to them in the 8 intro was really, really cool. They constantly go out of their way to really emphasize their love for the fans and how much they love doing this. And like songs like Mountains, rekindling my desire, the lyrics, drawing a new line, and constantly like grabbing that flag and planting it in another place, constantly kind of like moving up in the world. Like they're beyond money and fame. Like they have so much of it that they couldn't care less about it at this point, because they're insanely popular anyway. So the only thing that they really care about is staying true to themselves, making music that they love and feel inspired by. So it's just kind of a cool song to pay homage to all their previous works and their journey together, and also have a conversation with one another. And like this part with the crowd would go crazy.
솔직히 더 많은 걸 바라고 달랐지 욕심 끝에 남은 건 my team 그 무엇과도 바꿀 수 없는 가치 you're not the me 어두운 터널을 걸으며 그랬지 우리의 청사진 청춘을 팔았다 생각 안에 살 수 없는 꿈을 산 거지 We still stray, we always stay on the lonely street
We stay on the lonely street, and I literally talked about Lonely Street in the Runners music video. But he also says, "I don't think I sold my youth. I'm living in a dream I can't live," which makes me think of like "Gave Up My Youth for My Future" with Social Path a little bit. We're still astray. Damn.
Oh, I won't let me fall down. So proud of myself, never down. Who we are. 언제까지나 믿던 날. Stray kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray kids run till we're done. Do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less about. Oh, we never stop. Stray kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Go
Nice.
on and on.
Ooh. The way this opens up, oh my god.
Stray kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray kids run till we're done. Do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less about. Oh, we never stop. Stray kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Go on and on.
And I love that Bang Chan was the one who finished the song with that statement. Because he's the one who, if it wasn't for Bang Chan, you know, Stray Kids wouldn't be Stray Kids. I love the conversation, you know, between Felix and Hyunjin, because those are all kind of like things that, you know, as an artist, you probably, or whatever it is that you do, if you make it big, you know, there's reasons why some people stay at the top, and those reasons have to be larger than just materialistic things like wanting money or wanting fame. There's got to be a bigger reason for that. So you know, and I love the fact that Felix also says never gonna let me down or something, like talking to himself about himself, basically. Never gonna fall down the deep end, basically, and never gonna let myself get to that point in Lonely Street, and like and never let the shadows win as well, and still being straight. We're still Stray Kids. We're still the same Stray Kids that you saw on the Survivor show, but we are, you know, we just matured, and we, you know, we've become veterans. We've become more, you know, we've collected our scars and whatnot. Sorry, pun. And you know, we got to the top. We like the song is kind of like a culmination of everything that, you know, songs like Mountains and Runners, but this song only touches on the meaning of Stray Kids in a much more intimate way. Because, you know, they're still on that elevator, and the elevator that could have crushed them is the same elevator that takes them up. So, you know, the elevator being represented as, you know, the going through hardships and climbing up those mountains and whatnot. We're still are on that elevator, but we no longer let the shit bother us. But we're still the same Stray Kids that you knew when you first were introduced to us. This song was absolutely fucking awesome. I absolutely love it, and I love the "There ain't no last step out. We'll never stop. We'll remain Stray Kids for as long as it is humanly possible." And you know, I just love the fact that this song once again kind of like reiterates everything that we already knew about Stray Kids, that it's more about than just, you know, fame and or money or, you know, success. It's about really loving what you do and doing what you love. To see Stray Kids end it on almost like the note that they started off on that elevator just speaks to their maturity and to them staying true to themselves. Because with everything that we've been through, going through all these mountains, being on fucking Chick Chick Boom with Deadpool and Wolverine, being on the soundtrack for that movie as well, all the success, all the brand endorsements, being an ambassador for fucking Versace or whatever fucking brand that there is, we're still Stray Kids. We're still Stray. We're still the same ones who you knew and loved from day one. And no matter what success and fame that we get, we'll never stop. So I feel like this is an amazing way to let themselves also know that, you know, success, fame, and greed, money will never be something that gets into their head. They're never, Stray Kids is bigger than all of us. So I absolutely love the fact that it's kind of like a reminder that we'll never stop. We're always gonna be Stray Kids, and it's bigger than any fucking, you know, record we break or milestone we break, or an ambassadorship, or any participation in a movie or a cameo, or, you know, any production with a big time artist. Like, nothing is bigger than Stray Kids themselves. So you know, we're still gonna stay true to ourselves. So that was beautiful. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are, and have a wonderful rest of the week. See ya.